production by your boy T-Wan. Last but not the least, we've covered, as I said in the previous video, which I want to thank you for watching it. We've covered so far my background in music and TV, films, and radio, okay, and now theater. I've just done one piece, and this is the latest one, pretty much the last but not the least, on some of the collaborations I've done in the theater space. Okay, cool stuff. So ideally, to say, it's important to have stories, to have your own stories before we start talking about other people, celebrities, who do this, doesn't do what, who's supposed to have done what, or whatever all those things are. There must be a why. There must be a foundation, a strong foundation. And I'm happy that One Love Entertainment page has a strong foundation through these videos, which I hope you have watched, and make time to watch some of them, all the details I see, some bits of watching. So ideally, to understand that we have stories to tell, and these stories can change things for other people, and or for yourself if you like. So yeah, just to say I appreciate that, and then your understanding on that. So let's talk about those collabos that I've done at spaces such as State Theatre, South African State Theatre, Joburg Theatre, and a number of other spaces out there. Yeah, I worked with people such as Tata Temba Kanyati. Wow, fantastic, amazing people who taught me so much about theatre productions and theatre work, and then the industry itself. So much. I've done some work with that legend. Oh man. And I'm also, writing my own industrial piece, which is something that I'm still looking at for young people, which I would want to put it out there for young people. But young people today are different. You have to engage them a lot, and get a lot of their input. So that's important. And then, some of the things I did back then. I mean, remember, this was between 2000 and 2005, although it continued to happen afterwards. I was teaching drama where I stayed in Garankuwa. I ended up teaching these kids also from the church. Some of the kids were coming from my church, and so we had to do some drama and all that. So when they picked up that I know those things, they hung around, and then I taught them the basics of what Dr. Paul taught me: drama, how to talk, how to walk, how to keep poise, and all those things. Very amazing things. And one of those kids made it. I know she's still doing amazing things and really trying to put her productions out there. You see, that's why I said the why. Sometimes you do these things and you don't even know why you do them, but there's a purpose for everything you do. There's always a why you do what you do. Okay, even if you don't know it. Cool. So yeah, I mean, it all led to that, and then professionally, 10 years later, I found work at South African Ballet Theatre as a stakeholder relationship manager. Let's go back. Back then, I was none of those things. I was learning a lot about this and that and that. All those things led to me 10 years later being a stakeholder relationship manager, now producing serious classical ballets, working with a team that's amazing. And we work on numerous classical ballets such as, Romeo and Juliet, Swan Lake, Giselle, and the ever popular The Nutcracker. I mean, that is stuff that we flew actors and dancers from around the world to be part of that. And these are the things you learn, but it started somewhere. That journey took 10 years before it could get there in 2010. So those are the things we did. We did a lot of touring in Bloemfontein. I remember we took the Nutcracker out there for like a week. It was amazing. Theater was packed to capacity, all those things. And I mean, but one of the things that I'm very proud of is producing a piece, putting together the South African Ballet Theatre Development School kids. These kids are the kids who wanted to become ballerinas in the future. So we had to set up, we had the development school going on in the townships of Gauteng, Mamelodi, Alexandra, and that. So we shot a piece there in Alexandra for a sponsor, which I got funding from another sponsor. So those are the things I've done, and it's out there on my YouTube space. Check it out. Please follow my YouTube page to see that piece. I think it's a 10-minute production, very professional, interesting. You see these kids who wanted to be ballerina, black ballerinas. I mean, ballerinas have always been white people, okay? But we did some work, and it's still continuing today, to want to see ballerina art form or ballet art form being assimilated and being, taken seriously by even black people. That's what I've done. That's what we should actually just try to push. Okay, cool stuff. That's pretty much the last but not least on what we wanted to cover. I covered TV, films, radio, music, and now theater. So thank you guys for all that. We're still going to continue with these types of videos. We're going to feature some of the people who do amazing things. So please share these types of videos with people young people especially, who wants to go into this things, because it's a very complicated space, entertainment in South Africa, because it's quite small. So just to learn the basics, just to learn, so that they don't go through the mistakes that we went through, and they can learn learn and, you know, become better and, you know, take these things forward. One Love Entertainment, your boy T-Wan, aka T-Wan, signing out, loving you, and say please follow my page, please follow One Love to share the videos, please share this page to as many people as possible, and so that we can create a better nation. Love you guys. Let's do it again soon. Peace.